Good morning. What a morning. It's been chaos. So, like, I don't know if you saw last week, but we got a new puppy, Nora, that is getting really used to a new house, a new place. So we're slowly getting there. She's a really, really good dog. She's really smart, but she's a bit chaos as well sometimes because when she's teething, she wants to bite everything and destroy everything. And everyone I asked who that has Labrador or has had Labrador, and it's like, oh, do you have any advice for stopping her to chew and destroy everything? It's like, nah, she's gonna pass. So that's always reassuring when it's a bit chaos. But yeah, we love her like so much. She's amazing. It's just when she got like crazy moments, it's a bit difficult when she just wants to eat and bite and destroy everything. That's the only time where it is a bit chaotic and exhausting. But anyway, the main thing is that we love her and that she's happy in a new home and that she's getting along with her sister, and that's for us the most important. We're thinking about like taking her to the seaside or taking them on the seaside on Thursday or maybe next week regarding of the weather, so she can discover the sea and swim and jump and be happy in the sea and everything. And oh, okay, come here, and discover everything. So we're really excited about that. She still cannot go in any still water, so we cannot take her to the lakes yet because she didn't have a third jab, because like she had the first jab, the second one so she can go on pavement and everything, and then she still need to have a third one where she can go in any like lakes and river and stuff like that. So we're still waiting for that one, but she can already go to the seaside. So we're looking forward for that one. Anyway, what we're gonna talk about today, we're not gonna only talk about the dogs because something happened. It's quite interesting, scientifically interesting. So as if you saw my last few videos, I went to the INE because there was something quite wrong with my heart and quite wrong with my body, and my GP was quite worried, so sent me to the hospital. The hospital didn't find anything. And then I stopped over exercising the day after, and the whole week after that, I just dropped weight and weight and weight. Like my weight just dropped down, and I was eating, but my weight was still dropping down. It was like, what is going on? Why am I dropping weight so much? Why am I dropping weight so fast? Well, I will tell you that after my food, because while they're asleep, I'm gonna quickly get some food, and then I will tell you why I dropped so much weight so quickly and why it got actually quite scary. So I'm gonna eat and I'll catch you after. So for lunch, I just checked the fridge and there is nothing, absolutely nothing. So the plan is gonna be a Ninja Creamy. I know I did that last time, I had nothing in the fridge, but it's always a good and easy option. I know I'm not really hungry at the moment, but I'm burning so many calories that I need to eat something even if I'm not hungry, because I know I need to. And I know that the first spoonful, I'm like, well, actually it's quite nice and I'm gonna be hungry. So that's what I'm gonna do. Now, I'm absolutely knackered. I really want a coffee, but I'm also trying to decrease coffee. Now I already had like 3 this morning, because it's draining to look after 2 dogs by yourself. So I just want to sit down and sleep, and I'm going to enjoy the peace and quiet while it lasts, because even if I love them, Belly's absolutely fine. You know, she's like a 16-year-old Jack Russell. She just like to eat and sleep, but Nora is like a menace. When she's awake, she just doesn't calm down. She just runs everywhere, and you try to play like with her, but she wants to destroy everything. But also you don't want her to destroy everything, so you try to give her the toy, but then you try to take her for a walk, but she doesn't really want to go for a walk. So you kind of like stuck in a situation, and you don't really know if she's in pain because she's stealing or because she just want to play. It's quite like chaos when she's in awake, but she's a puppy, and I know we're gonna miss that stage later when you know she's gonna be like a grown-up lab. So we're enjoying the puppy stage, even if it's absolutely exhausting. Even everyone at work asks me if I'm fine, if I'm not like under the weather, because I'm pale, I'm got like bags under my eyes, but I'm fine. I'm just having a puppy in a 16-year-old Jack was a lot of work. So I'm gonna make my little Jack Remy now, enjoy the peace and quiet way last, because when she wakes up, she needs to go for a wee. So I'm gonna do that, enjoy it. Think maybe even a decaf to kind of trick my brain that I'm having a coffee. And then probably read a book for a bit, and then I'm gonna explain everything when I add my food, and then I will explain what is going on. Ninja Creamy time. So what happened? Why did I lose so much weight so quickly, and what was going on? So a bit of background, I overtrained for 8 years, but when I mean overtraining, I mean overtraining. I was lifting weights probably 6 times a week, going on a treadmill for 2 or 3 hours a day. And before that, it was even worse. Anyway, it was a lot of exercise, and I was never sitting down. I was never thinking some time off. I was never even just sitting down on the sofa for a little bit, reading a book or whatever. I was always on the move, always doing something. So when I had scared on Friday, I'm like, okay, enough now. I cannot keep putting my body through it. My body is literally telling me, stop, I'm giving you a heart attack, you stopping now. So on a Saturday, to the next day, I stopped. I maybe have gone for 30 minutes on a treadmill, and I was trying to lift 3-4 times a week instead of 6 times a week. And there was even a day where I didn't do anything. I didn't go on a treadmill, I didn't do weightlifting, I didn't do anything. And also I was eating more than I used to before. But even now, I was losing weight. I was losing 200 grams a day. And 200 grams a day is not much. But when you take down 2 weeks, it's quite a bit, especially because I was maybe 63 kg. And I will end up at in the 61, low 61. So it's yeah, that's not normal, because I'm moving less and eating more. So what's going on? And now I couldn't find out. So I even went to the GP and said listen, I don't understand why am I losing so much weight. There's no reason why. And I knew it was nothing sinister. I knew it was nothing bad, but I just wanted an explanation, what was going on. So they gave me a form for a blood test, and the same day I went to go do a blood test, and everything was perfect. Thyroid, diabetes, everything you can imagine was perfect. They literally tested everything. Nothing, everything perfect. Couldn't be more healthy. So I was okay, what's going on? Why am I losing so much weight? Then it dawned on me. I put my body to hell for 8 years. Literally to hell. My cortisol has always been high. My cortisol never dropped down. And now that I stopped overtraining, my cortisol went right down, literally down. So I probably lost a lot of water weight, probably from retained from the stress, maybe a bit of fat, maybe a bit of muscle, but most of it I think was water weight, because I was retaining so much cortisol, and the cortisol was just holding on to the water. And I think then, and I was my cortisol was just so high, so when I dropped the exercise, kind of released everything, and all the water weight, maybe leftover fat or whatever that was holding on to, just left my body. And I was okay, that makes sense. But so that's good. That means my body is healing, but I cannot afford to lose more weight, because when I go to the 61, I feel really unwell. My heart is weak. I feel weak. My heart is pounding in my chest. 61 for me is too low, personally, for me. I know I'm the best around 62, 63 kg. For me, it's the sweet spot. 65, I don't feel the best. I feel a bit I don't feel really good in my body. So 62, 63 for me is the sweet spot. 61 is it's no. And I was in the 61. I'm okay, it's good that my body is healing, but I don't feel good right now because it's too low for me. So I started to look at how much I was burning, and I was burning, I think, 1,000 calories a day, like 3,000 calories a day. So I'm like, okay, I need to track my calories again, but I need to do not to lose weight, but to gain weight. So I start to eat 3,200 calories a day. And the first few days I was like, the food was there. I was like, okay, there's not one thing that I can eat. It's like, yeah, I'm like literally reaching the limit. And it's never happened that before. I was like literally eating tub of Ben & Jerry's, like in one tub in 2 days. Also, like I think we had pizza as well. Like I was eating chocolates, like cake. I was eating like Twix, like everything. Like I was craving. I was just eating. Of course, not only like junk food. I was also eating a lot of like my plates were more of like chicken pasta, chicken gnocchi, like everything I was craving, like cheese on top of it, everything that I always wanted, but I stopped myself having. That time I was like, okay, like let's get it, you know, like there's no restriction anymore. I can eat whatever I want because I need to put the weight on. And it happened quite quickly. I think now I'm at 62.7, 62.9. So I put the weight back up, and I'm really happy because now I'm still doing barely no exercise. So now I did 30 minutes on the treadmill this morning. I may do another 30 minutes because I'm not working today because I'm dog sitting. So I may go back for 30 minutes, but that will be it. I won't do 3 hours, or I won't lift weight or whatever. I really start to take it easy and listening to my body, and not just torturing my body like I used to do for years, and finally taking my body as it is, like as a temple, like it's supposed to be. Like most people say, like your body is a temple. Well, I'm finally doing it. It took me 8 years to do it, but it's never too late, is it? Anyway, now that she's slowly waking up, I'm gonna take her for a little walk. Like sniff some fresh air, chase some pigeons, say hi to everyone, say hi to every dog, make some friends. And I'm gonna let that one sleep, because that one is tired. She was been poorly for a week. She had like pancreatitis, and she's still slowly recovering. So we taking it easy with her at the moment, and she's starting to eat the mirror. So now that she's awake, I'm gonna take her for a little walk before she starts destroying everything. I'm okay. Alright, let's take you for a walk. Today is finally over. Oh my god, what a day. We just came back from a walk. She's now asleep on the table. That one stayed home. I'm gonna take her with me for a walk when my wife is back, so it's gonna be a bit easier, the two of us. I tried once to take them for a walk with the both of them, and it's possible, but it's chaos. You cannot really focus on one. You always need to be like on the ball with both of them, because she's blind, so she doesn't know where she's going, and she wants to see everything and go get everything. So it's always kind of like a bit of it's not easy. There's like always like maybe she will like, I don't know, like miss a step or something, and then while she misses a step, well, that one is gonna run on the road, or one of them, as opposed, you need to pick it up, but the other one is gonna run on is chaos. So I just took her for a walk. She enjoyed it. She loved it. We don't go far yet, but we usually go for like 30 minutes or 1 hour, just play ball, play with the rope, go see people, go see dogs, go for a cappuccino or whatever. Like she just enjoys a walk, and then when my wife is home, we can go all of us together to avoid too much of the chaos. We were supposed to go to the seaside tomorrow, but the weather is not the best. So I think I'm gonna go next week if the weather is better. And I'm so excited because that one already saw the sea and she loved it. She kept trying to go in the water. So we want to see what Nora is with the sea, if she's gonna like it, if Is she gonna be scared? If she's gonna love it? She's a lab, so she loves water. We got like a paddle pool outside and she keeps jumping in it. She loves it, but the sea is a bit more scary because there's like waves and everything. So I want to see how she's gonna react to it, and hopefully she will love it. And I want her to discover the sea when she's a puppy. I really want to go tomorrow, but I think I want to go when there's a bit of sun. It's also always nice that you can like picnic on the beach and go like sit down for a coffee without being freezing. So I think we're gonna go next week. But that's enough for the dog part. The conclusion of this video is listen to your body. Even if you think you're listening to your body, you know damn well if you're lying to yourself or not. I knew damn well that I was not listening to it and that I was lying to myself, but for some reason I just kept doing what I was doing until my heart said no, I was going to have a heart attack, or my heart was just going to stop working, and because I've been just so stupid for 8 years. And you trust me, you don't want to end up in that stage, because now every day is recovery. Every single day is recovery. When I train, I feel unwell. When I go on treadmill, I feel unwell. If I burn too much calorie in a day, just by living, I feel unwell. Like yesterday, I burned 1,300 calories. By doing what? Just going for 1 hour on the treadmill in the day and playing with the dog. And I didn't even go to work yesterday. And I burned like 1,300 calories without even training weight. It's absolutely obscene. It's ridiculous. I may have just walked down like the road to go for a coffee with a friend, but it's literally 5-minute walk. It's down the road, and I still burn 1,200 calories. And when that happened, when I burn that many calories, at the end of the day, I feel really unwell. Like my heart is weak. I feel like my heart pounding in my chest. I really don't like feel my best. And of course, then I start to panic about it, so it gets worse. And trust me, you don't want to end up in that situation, or all your life then becomes your recovery from those 8 years. And it can take months and months to recover from that, because you put your body under so much stress for years, and it's not a nice place to be. Every day is just so stressful, and it's just a battle every day against your body. And I still want to train, so I try to go back to weight training, but I need to take it easy. I need to find a time, like if I go in the morning, I really feel unwell, so I need to go in the afternoon, probably after like more food. I guess that's the reason why I feel better in the afternoon. But then it cannot be too late in the afternoon, because then I feel like really unwell. It's really not a nice place to be in, where you just live in stress all the time. So I don't know how long it's gonna take for me to recover from it, because I got that challenge coming up. I think I got a meeting next week with someone from the doctors, where we're gonna put everything onto plan, and we're gonna have like dates and a plan and everything. So that's gonna be next week. And I want to be recovered by then, because when I planned that challenge, it was before all of that happened. And now, then my leg got bad, and then my heart got bad. But I still want to do the challenge, but instead of being maybe 3 months, it's maybe need to be 4, 5, 6 months until like my body recovers, because at the stage I am now, I can't not do the challenge. There's no way at the place I'm now I can do the challenge, because even walking for 30 minutes or like 1 hour on the treadmill, but like broken down in 2 times 30 minutes, I still feel like really unwell. So I cannot walk almost 200 miles with the way I'm feeling now. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna have the meeting next week and see how we plan it, because it's going through. I'm still doing it. It's just gonna need to be maybe a bit further in the future. But we're doing that challenge. I want to raise as much money as I can for the doctors. If you know me, you know how much I love dogs. You know how much like they're part of my life. They save my wife's life. They save my life. They just, dogs are just so pure, and I want to raise as much money as I can to help them, to get them the life they deserve, because they're better than human and they deserve the world. So I'm gonna do my best to raise as much money as I can to get them a nice home, food, toys, whatever they need, and that's gonna be my mission. Anyway, I'm gonna end up the video here. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.